Pesos, Javier, back for Hum of the Earth. Good to be back on the bike. It's been a month since my last ride. Spent a few weeks in Panama City waiting for my flight, and then an extra few days here in Cartagena, Colombia, because I wanted to get a yellow fever vaccination, and the clinics were only open on weekdays. So I'm typically against getting vaccinations, but I am for not having any issues getting across borders, which if I didn't have the vaccination, that could be the case, because Colombia is at risk of getting a yellow fever, contracting it, and so is Ecuador and Peru and Bolivia. So potentially I could get some trouble if I didn't have the vaccination. So there's potentially an issue with getting the vaccination on the same day that I'm heading out on the bike, is that some people get kind of sick from the vaccine. I've heard varying reports. Some people being sick for a week, and some people barely feeling the effects. So I'm going to take my chances here. I'm not planning a huge day, about halfway to Barranquilla, so let's see how it goes. I believe these gentlemen over here are pulling in a big fishing net, and there's some birds watching them with anticipation. So the health clinic that I'm going to is kind of in the old downtown area, so that adds 11 kilometers of a detour for the day, but still only like 60 something in total for the day, so I'm not pushing it too hard. And also the vaccination is free, so Colombia is a good place to get it. Apparently today's the day that everyone's getting an injection. Been waiting for over an hour, and it's not even close to my turn yet. So I'm gonna do a little bit more walking in the old town. Oh, that. So 2 hours and a half after I first entered the clinic, I finally got my shot. Now let's see if I start feeling weird. Giant iguana. Don't need to get that far out of Cartagena for things to look pretty different. So according to Google, there is a casa around here. Not exactly sure what to expect. Ended up finding a place for 20,000 Colombian pesos, which is about $7 US. Comes with soap. day 2. So in addition to being a good halfway point to Barranquilla, I decided to stay in the town that I did because it's also near a mud volcano that you can soak in. And apparently the volcano is still active. So when you're sitting in the mud, bubbles are coming up, quote unquote, giving you a massage. And apparently the mud also has minerals, which is good for your skin. Can't wait. That's the volcano. It's not the size that matters, it's how you use it. Here it is. Top of the active mud volcano. Apparently the mud has minerals which are good for your skin. Let's get in there. So getting in was a little bit a little scary because you don't know if you're going to touch the ground or not, and obviously there is no ground because it goes down into a volcano, but the mud is such that you're just floating effortlessly. Zero gravity mud bathing. It's like latex foam plus. Stay here forever. So I'm feeling pretty good, despite the fact that last night I had trouble sleeping. I think I had fever or something, possibly due to the yellow fever vaccination I got in the morning. Because I did hear that it takes some while before it kind of shows its effects. But it could also be due to the less than super fresh vegetables I had with my dinner. So who knows? But feeling pretty decent right now. Gotta get off and check it out. Pretty nice quiet beach here. some research on the cool things to see in Colombia. Which, side note, there's a lot of cool things to see in Colombia. I found this, I think they said a castle, and it was just a list with brief descriptions. But I know that's some kind of historical. Wasn't allowed to go that way. Anyways, so this place has some kind of historical significance. So I'm going to do the research after, because last night I didn't have internet, and figure out what it is. Buenas. Good morning. My hostel breakfast did not come with a coffee, so I'm starting my day with a pony, which is an energetic malt beverage with vitamins. And I was doing more research on Barranquilla, which we're looking at right now, and nothing was really jumping off the page at me as something I would really want to see. So I'm heading to Santa Marta. So I take it from that row of roadside stores that I won't be seeing much more for a good while. I did just stock up on an energy drink and some water. Santa Marta is a 105 kilometer ride for the day, and took a peek at the map, and it looks like there could be a potentially interesting road coming up pretty soon. And this is what I was talking about. So for the next 30 kilometers or so, we're going to be on a thin strip of land, basically going through the ocean, connecting Barranquilla to Santa Marta. Pretty cool. idea why this kind of pond here is pink reddish color. Salt maybe? If someone knows, drop a comment. Fossils. Look, if you can see the mountains in the background. Pretty big mountains. Earlier I was just riding along the highway and there was two like teens on the side of the highway. Sorry, something in my eye. And one of them was yelling at me and he was gesturing towards something. I think he was trying to make look like a pistol. I'm pretty sure it wasn't, so I just kept on riding, but I'm definitely gonna have to think some things through for future encounters.
Hã? Chique.
La mujer de los gatos.
La vieja de los gatos.
Angelina Jolie, tu dices? ¿Tú es la mujer de gatos o de perros?
De los dos.
Okay.
Sí, mucho.
Es una experiencia colombiana.
Sí.